Get right to it. Check it out. See how we're doing here. We're doing good. Check. Alright. We're gonna get right into this lesson. As you see the title here. Come on. Pop up. Where you at? Pop up. Do one more time. See if it's gonna pop up. Nope, it ain't trying to pop on me. Okay. Let's move along. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai. Double honor to the apostle brother Elder Great Millstone. Shalom to the hope of the black. As you see the title here. Title is The Day of the Lord is at Hand as Instruction from the Almighty. So we see measure time Jesus in itself. So we're gonna get right into
Seems to be tightening the screws on the West. And now let's look at another form of diplomatic warfare, this time by Russia. President Vladimir Putin seems to be tightening the screws on the West. He's reminding the world of Russia's nuclear power. Yesterday, Russia simulated a triple nuclear strike from the land, air and sea. They called it a rehearsal. This is how Russia would respond if it comes under a nuclear attack. And this drill was personally overseen by Putin. It came just hours after a political strike. Russia's upper house of parliament had a vote. They chose to partially pull Russia out of a global nuclear test ban, meaning Russia can return to nuclear testing. Put together, these moves are dangerous. Our next report tells you more.
A Yars intercontinental ballistic missile was launched from a spaceport in northwest Russia. Further south, almost at the horizon, a submarine launched a missile simultaneously. It was a Sineva ballistic missile fired from a Tula strategic submarine. That wasn't all. Two Tu-95MS long-range strategic bombers were also seen taking off. They reportedly test-fired air-launched cruise missiles. What do these things have in common? They're all Russian strategic assets capable of firing nuclear missiles. Russia has the world's largest nuclear arsenal, and you just witnessed what Moscow called a three-pronged retaliatory nuclear strike drill. The footage was made public by Russia's defense ministry, and the drill itself was overseen by the top man.
Esteemed comrades, good afternoon. Let us start our work.
Comrade Supreme Commander, the training involves the Mobile Group Missile System of the Strategic Missile Forces YAR, Strategic Missile Submarines of the Northern Fleet Tula, two strategic long-range missile carriers Tu-95MS.
There was a meeting between Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu, the Chief of the General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces Valery Gerasimov, and of course Russian President Vladimir Putin. Visuals from the meeting and of the test were widely shared, so this wasn't some secret drill meant to test anything new. The message is clear: Russia means business. The nuclear strike simulation took place hours after a parliamentary session where Russian lawmakers voted to partially back out of the UN's Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. As the name suggests, the treaty bans all nuclear tests. It was adopted back in 1996. Almost all nuclear powers in the world have signed it. It's the reason why nuclear weapons tests have mostly stopped across the world. The reason for a lower amount of radioactive particles in our atmosphere. There are three nuclear powers that haven't signed the treaty: India, Pakistan, and North Korea. But everyone else has. And Russia had signed the treaty when it came out, the same day the US did. So is the treaty legally binding on all signatories? Not really. Leaders signing a treaty doesn't mean much if their governments don't agree to adhere to it. Countries need to both sign and ratify a treaty for it to come into effect. The Russian parliament had ratified the treaty back in 2000, but the US still hasn't. Meaning technically, the US can still legally conduct all the nuclear tests that it wants to. And after 23 years, it seems Russia has got tired of waiting.
If the United States continues to take no steps to fulfill its obligations, then this agreement will remain a sham, and there is, of course, no point in Russia participating in this imitation any further. We must eliminate inequality, in this case within the framework of a separate document, rebalance the system, remove distortions, and restore justice. I think that if the West and the United States are seriously interested in international stability, they will hear this signal and take necessary actions.
And that's why Russia rescinded its ratification. Moscow says it was needed to put them at par with the US. Putin wants Washington to walk the talk. But what does this mean for the war in Ukraine?
Вот в таком виде. Повернитесь кругом.
All right, let's get right to the scriptures. Let's see what we at. All right. 2 Ezra 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure the time duty in itself, and when I see pass of thy sign path, which I told thee before, thou shalt understand that it's the very same time within the highest will begins to visit the world which he made, right, which he made, verse 3. Therefore, there should be seen earthquakes and upwards of the peoples in the world. Thou shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoken of those things from the day that was before thee, even from the beginning. For like it's all made in the world, had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? The end is manifest. The end is manifest. Let's move on to that. Let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. 2 Ezra 15, verse 1. Behold, speak in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and I cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not cruelty of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Lord, I will place upon the world the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right? The sword, famine, death, and destruction. For the wicked I see pollute the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Right? Now, 2 Ezra 16, verse, it says 10. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. What is this? What is it upon you? Okay. 2 Ezra 16, verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? The fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and would it he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may one quench the fire and stop it when it had begun to burn? May one turn against the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord sent the plagues, and who is that can drive them away? Fire should go before them. No. Fire should go before from his wrath, and who is that he may quench it? He shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Verse 11, the Lord should threaten, and who shall not be beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quake, and the foundation thereof, and the sea arise up, the waves from the deep, and the waves of it are trouble, and the fish thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. Verse 13, for the stone his right hand that bend the bow, his arrows that he shoot are sharp and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot unto the end of the world, right in the world. Verse 14, because the plagues are sent and should not return until they came upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth, right? Till it be consumed. Verse 16, like the arrow which is shoot of mighty earth return not backwards. Even so the plagues that should be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who delivered me in those days? Right? Who delivered me in those days? Who delivered me in those days? All right. Let's go to Joel. There you go, man. Joel chapter 1, verse 15. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, as destruction from the Almighty, right? Destruction from the Almighty. Joel chapter 1, verse 15. Alas, for the day of the Lord is at hand, as destruction from the Almighty. Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It said, blow your trumpet in Zion, and sound alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord come forth is not at hand, right? It's not at hand. Verse 10, the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be darkness, and the stars shall withdraw thy shining. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong to execute his word, for the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. And who can abide it? Right, who can abide it? Joel chapter 1. No, Joel 2, verse 11. And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong to execute his word, for the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Yeah, right, very terrible. And who can abide it? Right, who can abide it? Just want to get right into it. Let's go to Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. Get that. Malachi chapter 4, verse 1 says, behold, if they come, they shall burn as an oven, and all that proud yet, and all that do wickedness shall be stubble, and that day come shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall lead them nor rooted nor branch, right? Nor rooted nor branch. Verse 2, but unto you that fear my name, to the sun arise with the heel of his wings, it shall go forth as grown up as chaff of staff. You should trim down the wicked, for there should be ashes under the sole of our feet. In the day that I shall do this, the day that shall I do this, said the Lord of hosts. Malachi chapter 4, verse 1, behold, the day to come, I shall burn as an oven, and all the proud yet, and all that do wickedness shall be stubble, and that day that comes shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts. They shall neither nor rooted nor branch. Right, nor rooted nor branch. Matthew 16, verse 3. In the morning it will be far weather today. For the sky is red. Lord, you hypocrite, you could discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time, right? Can you not discern the signs of the time? Can you not discern the signs of the time? 1 Peter 4, verse 7, verse 6. For this cause was the gospel preached also to them that are dead, that they may be judged according to the man in the flesh, but live according to the Most High in the Spirit. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer, right? And watch unto prayer. 1 Peter 4, verse 15. No, 1 Peter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer, right? Watch unto prayer. So that should be it right there. So I'm going to close it out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Shema Bashar, then on to the Apostle Brother Elder Great Millstone, Shalom to the hope of the elect. The time is at hand. Shalom. Shalom.